And with me is superstar Jua Kali. And also I've got Dr. Vincent Ogutu, who is the designator Vice Chancellor of Strathmore University. And I want us to dive straight in, Yanni, straight up in. When did you realize as Jua Kali that you can make money from singing?
That was maybe after I got into music officially. Let's say the year 2000. Officially now, doing it professionally. But the money started rolling in after 4 or 5 years.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, 4 or 5 years is a long time.
Crazy.
You had patience, though.
Yeah, definitely.
And so what was that thing that made you come to that point of, wait, I can make money using my music? What was that realization moment?
I guess when our name started blowing up, when we started doing shows, and our first show, I remember, I can big up actually Insider. They are one of the first guys who really believed in us. So our first paycheck was 3,000 shillings.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's 2005.
That was 2001. Actually.
2001.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And now for you, Dr. Vincent, how can one discover their gift? Because here's Jua Kali, he's figured out himself. How does one get to that point where they discover that gift?
If you find something easy to do, Chito, then it means you're talented in it. So if guys get surprised at how easily you did it and you're not surprised, it's because you're doing it faster than them, and you probably have a gift in that. So that's a signal for you when you find it easy to do stuff that other people find hard to do.
But what if I find it easy to steal?
Maybe you have a talent. Yeah. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not saying you should do it, but it's a talent.
It's a talent too.
You could use it for something better. You could use it as a magician instead of actually stealing.
Make things disappear.
Yeah, make them disappear. And you wanted to know how to make money? You make money by doing that.
Wow. When we get back, I want us to get deeper into finding purpose, and especially for you, Jua Kali, when it comes to your gift, I want us to unwrap it a bit more. But right now, I'm giving you a throwback. It is a TBT from Jua Kali himself at university, and of course, superstar himself, a guy who's been in the industry for over 20 years, huh? It's now, let's say 19 years.
Yeah,
1918.
Almost 20,
It is Jua Kali. And I know for you, Jua Kali, your family really supported you when it came to your gift. I mean, your mom allowed you to even start recording in her living room. But what I want to ask Dr. Vincent is, how would you advise a young man who doesn't have that setup like Jua Kali, one whose parents are saying, music for who? Drumming for who? Go to school, become a doctor.
You've got to prove it to them. Because for them, it's just stories. You're just giving them stories. This doesn't take you anywhere. So you have to prove to them that you have talent. Maybe get into a competition, win a competition, be cited at school in some kind of drama or whatever, performance. And then they'll believe that what you're telling them is true. That you actually have that talent. You have to get validation from somewhere that proves to them that you're on the track to stardom. If you can't prove that, then you're just giving them stories and they'll tell you to go and study.
And I know for you, Jua Kali, over the years, what is one of those things that you did because of your gift that has amazed you? Yani, you are like, Yani, this came to me because of singing.
My Orange endorsement. That was like in 2009. I think that's one of the biggest. I don't think any other artist has ever gotten that. So when they called us, me and Clemo were like, man, at last, man, at last, the corporate world, kumbe, we were like, kumbe the corporate world, kumbe alikuwa nasikiza. So when you get the endorsement, when I became the brand ambassador, that was huge.
And in fact, when we get back, I want you to tell us, how have you managed to continue making money in your career? I mean, it's 18 years, fam. 18 years, you're feeding your kids. You're taking them to school. Your wife, as in,
Yes.
It's just, let's get into that after this. And one of them is an absolute amazing banger from Gospel Stars. But today it is Thursday, and that is Man Up Thursdays, where we get to talk about manhood and things affecting men. And today it is simply about how a man can identify his gifts, or how to use your gifts to make money, as well as finding your purpose. Because I know one of the things for me personally that helped me a lot was my parents are very supportive. So when I told them, in fact, I was very confused between law and doing media. I was like in between. Yeah. So my dad did a career test with me. I think it's Dr. Phil's career test. Okay. We sat down, and true to my thing, one of my options was law. I had marketing, and then I had media. Yeah. And then when I sat down and thought about it, I always loved radio from the time I was a kid. Yeah. So I was thinking, I go and wear that white wig in a courtroom. That wasn't becoming an option. And so that's how I ended up going to do media, and now I found myself on radio. Yeah. But I know one of the things is fair for you, Jua Kali. It's 18 years, fam. Yeah. 18 years. 18 years. You've seen artists come, you've seen them go, you've heard one-hit wonders. Yes. How are you making money and sustaining your family?
You see, for us, when you're working as a team, it's easier. Because when we started off as a team. Me, Clemo, we had some guys over there at the studio. Just for us was just that teamwork. It gave us the strength. When there's no cash, you just unakuwa too strong. So, but after when Caliph started blowing up, now you see the cash was steadily coming in. So there was no time. We just we had to learn how to manage our cash.
Yes.
Especially like opening accounts.
Yes.
Bank accounts, things like that. So when things started rolling, we started saving. We started investing back on our talent, buying machines.
Wow.
To record and everything. So after, I would say from 2005 onwards, things were okay. Yeah. We didn't have a low.
But you must be making a lot of money, because his wife doesn't even work.
Imagine.
La vida loca.
But he still makes amazing hits. But right now it is Thursday. That means Man Up Thursdays. And today we're simply talking about how to use your gifts to make money, as well as finding your purpose. And with me is Jua Kali, superstar himself.
Yes, sir.
And of course, Dr. Vincent Ogodo, Vice Chancellor Designate of Strathmore University.
Hey.
And this one is for you, Dr. Vincent. I mean, we're talking about all these things. First of all, you're one gifted man. You speak 7 languages, which is Luo, English, Swahili, French, Spanish. Those you speak fluently.
Right.
The other 2 are Latin.
Italian, Latin.
Yes.
Now I'm learning Kyuk.
Yes.
And Mandarin.
Oh, wow. Now you'll be speaking 9 languages. And we all have 24 hours. And this man, you have 2 masters or one? One master's and a PhD.
Right.
So, as in, and we have the same 24 hours. But how do you find your purpose then? Because we're having a gift. Is your gift really tied to your purpose? Is your gift your purpose? How does one come into a point where you say, this is my purpose?
So you have to look at the different things that are happening and where you are at different times. Part of it is realizing what you're talented in. So you ask yourself, why did I become talented in this? And then also look at who you met, where you are, the opportunities that came up. And when they all converge, then they point at your calling. Because if your talent will help you to do and take advantage of this opportunity that is coming up, then maybe that's your calling. Maybe that's the thing. So you have to look at how things converge. Look for patterns. Like, do they all come together? Why did I meet that person in my life at that time? Why did this opportunity come to me at this time in my life? And maybe they all converge.
Yeah, because I know one of the things is you're one of those people that meet important guys. You've hung out with the president. You went and you did a TEDx talk in, I think it was Barcelona. That was at the IESE Business School.
Right.
And you did a TEDx talk on how to become the richest person on the planet.
Right.
So in that essence of richest person,
yeah,
do you believe, is it always that your gift is tied to your riches and your wealth?
Well, your gift is your wealth. You know, people think of it like it's just money, that wealth is money. But actually, wealth is becoming the best person that you can become, becoming who you are supposed to be. So it's important to discover what your talents are and to start developing them, and to not try to be like other people.
Yes.
You know, there can be only one Jua Kali, there can be only one Chito, one Vincent Ogutu. So just be the best version of yourself, and that's what we'll like you for. So we like what you're doing because that's you. Jua Kali, we love your songs because that's you. So you have to do what is you. Don't try to be somebody else, and then you'll become rich, because who can compete with you at being yourself? I mean, nobody can compete with you.
So it's all tied down at the end of the day.
Yeah.
When we get back, I want to get into Jua Kali, especially many people believe their talent is music.
Yeah.
Why don't you just explain a bit of a breakdown on how to make money with your music talent? But right now, here is Hajawai coming to you from up Thursdays, and that means we're also talking about manhood. And I've got Jua Kali, superstar himself in the building, and of course Dr. Vincent Ogutu, Vice Chancellor Designate of Strathmore University. And Jua Kali, many people want to do music, even the ones without talent.
Yes.
Everybody wants to do music.
Yeah.
And I know reality in Kenya, we may not be making much money from royalties.
Yeah.
How then does a musician in Kenya, or somebody who thinks their gifting is in music, make money off their music?
You know, things have changed. Even in the US, guys like these big artists, they're making their money from tours. Almost like 80% of the cash which artists make at this particular time, it's tour. Guys touring. Because, you know, with this streaming, Spotify and everything, you only get a very, very small percentage. You have to stream like maybe 1 billion streams for you to make some cash.
Yes.
So guys are focusing now on performances, and naturally when you have a big name, the corporate world will come to you.
Yes.
So for Kenya now, artists are making their money from tours. They're making, at least the corporate world now they're coming in.
Yes.
Yeah, we're doing shows, we're doing corporate shows and everything. As for when you're telling me about guys from West Africa who are flying in with private jets.
Yeah.
You see now for somewhere like Nigeria, see there's some guys who they call them chairmen, the guys who pump money into the industry.
Yes.
These guys invest a lot of cash. When you tell someone like Davido to shoot $1 million video, he'll tell you, hey, what I'm chasing. You see, so there's some guys who are investing. So when the cash comes in, unamrudisha pesa yake, maybe he puts in like maybe 10 million and expects maybe after 6-7 months he has like 12.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the return on investment of music, it's so high.
Yeah.
And that's what I always try to tell people who are in a position to invest. I always tell them the return on investment of the music industry, it's so high. You can invest 10,000 shillings and a song blows up, you make 10M from it. Yeah. So I'll just encourage guys who have money, just invest. Invest in the music industry, invest in the young guys. Then someday we'll fly those private jets.
And to Dr. Vincent, I mean, we're talking about purpose. You found these gifts. How then do you make this practical for yourself as an individual?
So you have to start small. I know we all want to be superstars. You want to reach those levels that Jua Kali is talking about, but you have to start small. Start with a small gig. Start with a small little business that you're doing and see how it does. I bumped into 2 young guys who are amazing, Peter Cheruiyot from Kericho and Steve Austin Otieno from Bondo, just outside Jaramogi Oginga University. They started their businesses when they were in campus.
Wow.
You know, like small hustles, like they had a PlayStation that guys were using in their room and they're charging. And then eventually they saved enough money to start like a kiosk kind of place where they're now having that PlayStation, then selling sodas, then giving fries. And the latest I heard, Steve Austin was even building a house using the savings he's now making from the kiosk to start to rent it on Airbnb. And you just start small, it keeps growing. So don't think of the big thing immediately. Just start with a bit something small, see how you do. If you're doing well, it's a signal, invest, and then invest some more, make it a bit bigger, keep improving. So just start with something small. Don't wait.
Wow.